Fairfield area weather forecast, a 70% chance for rain today with a high 42. Clearing tonight, low 20. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 42. Cloudy skies on Saturday with a high 32. Partly cloudy, 38 on Sunday. And for Monday, partly cloudy with a high 38. Overnight low was 33. Yesterday's high was 40. Currently, humidity is at 84%. Winds from the south at 6 miles an hour. Pressure at 30.3 and holding. Right now, we've got partly sunny skies and 34 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. 6 minutes past 8, it is time for Morning Coffee. Good day. Good morning.
And a pleasant good morning to you.
It's Thursday.
Mark Turner, and swinging to my right, the legend Dave Land. You know, with everybody at the Ruritan Club the other night at Mill Shoals, everybody's so happy to hear Dave Land's voice. Nobody ever says that to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody ever says, hey, Mike, I really love hearing your voice. No, it's like, hey, Mike, let me just say something. Love hearing Dave Land's voice.
Yeah. That's nice. That is nice. Thank you.
Ran into somebody you knew last night, Terry Brown.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry and Carolyn. Yep.
Ran into them last night, said he doesn't like you.
Well,
then he laughed.
Good. Good. We found one.
Yeah.
We found one. I've got a dilemma right off the bat that I was sharing with you, Mark. So a couple of years ago, my father-in-law got me a black powder gun, a muzzle loader.
Is it a Kentucky long rifle?
No.
Okay.
No. It's a nice one. We bought it down in McLeansboro. And so I was at Walmart last night with the wife, and I went by, and there were people buying tags, okay? And I said, so what's the story? And they said, well, this weekend is muzzleloader weekend. Well, you understand the colossal failure that was my shotgun season, okay? 0 for 3. Three animals scampered off, okay? So I said, so how much does a tag cost? They said $18. Good for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After the frustration of last weekend, I've now decided, after talking to you and others here at the station, I think I'm just going to sleep in on Saturday and Sunday.
May I ask a personal question?
You always do.
Are you on blood pressure medicine?
I am.
Do you think it would help if you sat in a tree with your misses in the past and then get more frustrated?
That's my point. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're smart.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not
Good
going
for
to do
you.
it. I'm going to get my crossbow, and in a week or so, after I have licked my wounds adequately, I will go back out on an afternoon. But I tell you, it takes real motivation to get up at 4:30 in the morning and to search for your tree in the middle of a forest and climb up and then sit up there and freeze until the sun comes up. It takes a lot of motivation. And when you go over 3, the motivation escapes you.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to get my bow and arrow, sit in my lazy boy,
and hope one runs through my living room.
Open the window. Here, dear.
Saw a picture on Facebook the other day.
Yeah.
Arkansas, deer hunting. It's a guy in a hot tub with a beer pointing a shotgun at a deer.
Did you hear that story
right
this
off
morning?
his back porch. Yeah, 51 points.
51-point deer in southern Illinois. I can't believe it.
How old would that deer be?
Was there a picture?
I didn't see a picture. This is radio, Dave.
But apparently,
I thought you said you saw it.
No. It was in our newscast this morning.
Okay. But apparently, it's been verified by the state.
Good.
And so they're going to have some sort of tribunal to be able to see whether or not it's the country, the national record. 47 was the one before that.
What's considered around here if you get the points?
Yes. Oh, I would think
what's big?
If you get 10 to 12 points, that's a pretty big deer.
Oh, yeah.
So and this
8-point deer is a good deer.
This was 51?
51. I don't know how the thing held its head up.
And if it got in a fight, they'd never break up, would they?
Well, I think he would win most fights unless he's ancient.
And those grow back every year.
Well, he's got to be ancient.
You would think.
At 51 points, he's got to be old.
Yeah. And pretty smart. And did you hear the story? This guy told the story. He only had a certain window to be able to hit him.
Probably his back porch window. Southern Illinois,
country.
you know.
Speaking of deer,
Yeah.
you remember yesterday we talked about more offensive Christmas songs? By the way,
What does that? What
reindeer.
Reindeer. Okay,
I'm going to talk about a
All right.
reindeer.
All right.
But the station that started Baby It's Cold Outside the banning, apparently
Cleveland.
there are some other stations now. Dallas, a station in Dallas, they're running surveys, and like most people say, no, play the song.
Yeah.
But here are 5 more that are being considered offensive by some.
Okay.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because that promotes bullying.
Wow.
Here's one. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Forced gender, specific gifts, dolls for Janice and Jen, and boots and pistols, guns for Barney and Ben. How'd that ever make it? It's promoting gun buying.
Because back in the day, everybody wanted a toy gun.
How about Santa Baby?
I had toy guns. You had toy guns.
I loved it.
I did too.
Mattel.
I had the
Mattel.
kind that you put the roll of red tape in it. It had
Oh, yeah.
the little
the
pop gun.
Yeah.
Cap guns, yeah.
Cap.
Yes, that's
Cap
it.
guns. Santa Baby promotes gold digging and blackmail.
maybe the gold
2
digging
more
stuff.
that are, I'll tell you. Frosty the Snowman. It's sexist and gender specific. Why is there not a snow woman? Shouldn't it be Frosty the Snow Person? Frosty has 2 eyes made of coal. Well, coal's a known contributor to greenhouse gases, also known to cause certain types of cancer.
You could make it female easy with a couple of grapefruits.
And
but,
here's one that you may want
Yeah.
to think about.
And you could make it more male.
yes, you
Easily
could.
make Frosty more male.
Do you hear what I hear? Blatant disregard for the hearing impaired.
And I'm offended by that.
I'll
You're
tell
right.
you guys.
Let's go through and check our music.
What did you say? What did you just say?
Let me turn up my miracle here. I'll tell you, folks,
Isn't it amazing?
out of control.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Out of control. Heard my favorite Christmas song. Do you remember what I said was my favorite Christmas song? I heard it 2 days ago,
What's
right
that?
here on this Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nat King Cole.
Yes, that's a great one.
Boy, I'll tell you, what unforgettable when they mixed it with Natalie.
Oh, yeah, that was
my
great.
God. I think I danced. That was a
Dance by yourself?
father-bride
Oh,
He does that often.
song at one of the 3 weddings.
yeah. Usually it's tap dancing with jazz fingers.
No, to ABBA.
Oh, to ABBA. Okay.
My favorite song, and I saw him perform it
Christmas,
in Branson. Yes,
Andy Williams.
it's the most
Wonderful
wonderful
time
time
of
of
the
the year. I tell you what, Andy Williams kept his voice, which was a great voice, right up to the end.
I met Andy at Branson.
Did you?
Broadcasters had a meeting there, and they had special seating for us, and then he came back over to where we retired to. He had a handler with him. Andy did a great job, but, he wasn't...
He's getting up there in years.
I saw it. This was in the fall of '08. I don't know how old he was when he passed away, but a gentleman and a performer.
He was a huge star on TV. His show, which launched the Osmonds,
Yep.
was huge.
You know, I'd been watching, I told you I watched the Dean Martin Christmas special the other day.
Yeah.
Watched a couple of Bing Crosby Christmas specials. the other-
I've seen some of them.
yesterday, too.
Have you ever seen the one with him and Sinatra?
I did not see that.
That's
one.
a great
No.
one. It's sort of, they sing the songs, but it's, Frank comes over to Bing's house. There's a fire, and
Yeah.
Bing's making some
Right.
food. It's great.
I
It
saw
really is.
last night somewhere on TV that they have found a person they think to host the Academy Awards. He's a no name to me.
I'm still in negotiations, by the way.
By the way, has everything broken down with Megyn Kelly?
Dave, I'm glad you
We haven't
brought
had an
that up.
update
No, we
about Megan
haven't.
for a while.
I had that. I was contacted that. It would have been the Tuesday in November that you were gone,
Right.
and Ken filled in.
Yes.
I had a contact early that morning before the show, and we mentioned something then, but it's been totally quiet. Something's going on that we don't know.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's things
So
that I
in
cannot.
terms of vernacular that I used as a kid, what's the deal, picklehead?
What's the deal, picklehead? Now that's country.
I really, and I don't want to. For this matter, I don't really want to. I can't talk really strongly about it. I can only say, at this point, she would not be eligible for the Fairfield Mystery Voice at this moment. At this moment, but that doesn't mean that she wouldn't possibly in the future be.
Okay.
I'll tell you what we're going to do one of these days. We're going to have a celebrity mystery voice, okay?
Ooh.
I mean big
No
name.
kidding.
Yeah.
Big name.
Big
celebrity.
name. All right.
Okay. All right. We'll take a break.
All
We'll
right.
be right back.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Magic Johnson told us,
Because of the HIV virus that I have, I will retire from the Lakers today.
President Bush signed a civil rights bill?
I support affirmative action. Nothing in this bill overturns the government's affirmative action programs.
The Reagan Library opened in California.
The judgment of history is left to you. I have no fears of that, for we have done our best.
Cal Ripken and Terry Pendleton were picked as baseball's MVPs. And any radio station worth listening to was playing hits like these.
When I'm with you, kisses in the wind, a broken arrow, keep coming back to you. Set adrift on memories that lost on mine. Oh, well, now, come on, let's talk about sex, baby. On the street of dreams.
Okay, think it over. The answer and a little bit of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Save money on quality discount groceries found only at your Save-A-Lot store in Fairfield. Now through Saturday. A dozen eggs, 59 cents. 18 count, 85 cents. A gallon of milk, $1.29. Half a gallon, 85 cents. 4-pound bag of sugar, $1.29. And whole pork butts, 99 cents a pound. Prices good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store, West Main and Fairfield.
November 1991. It's so hard.
Boys to Men, and it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. The top song of November 1991. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
The phone number to call in is 842-3715. Now, back to Morning Coffee on WFIW, YouTube, and WFIWradio.com.
I've got a hypothetical question since we were talking about celebrities. Mark, if you could sit down for 1 hour with any celebrity, national, international, just to shoot the breeze with, maybe have a Coke with, who would it be?
Living or dead, or both?
Living.
Okay. Living celebrity.
It's not going to be much of a conversation.
Well,
if
no,
they're dead.
but
Well, that's true.
you know,
but
like
I mean, if I could go back in time,
Yeah, you
could I
can't
choose
say
okay,
somebody
I got to
that's
choose
passed.
someone that's living right now.
correct.
I don't know.
Well, think about it. How
I
about
don't
you,
know.
Mo?
Trini Lopez,
If I had a hammer,
Lemon Tree.
I'd bring it in the morning.
Oh boy.
Trini Lopez.
man.
Oh, somebody that I admired for, and of course, you mentioned during the break the great Bobby Goldsboro.
I
And
think
honey, I miss you.
Watching Scotty
okay.
grow.
I've got a name for you.
Okay.
Sully.
Oh,
The guy
the
that-
pilot.
I think
Captain
he would be
Sullenberger.
very interesting to speak with.
I do too. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
He's a class act.
I have to tell. Well, can I just for a second, not to get too crazy? I sat last night, got home about 9:30, and I do love YouTube. I'm glad we're on YouTube. I don't watch us very often, but I watched.
Or so he says.
No, I'm serious. George W. do the eulogy. Wow, he did it in 12 minutes. I could never do the eulogy for my father, especially with the audience that would be watching. He did it in 12 minutes. He held it together until the end, and it was hard to watch without getting tears.
I teared up watching Bob Dole salute the casket.
Now, has he got what's going on with Bob Dole?
Well,
they had to help him.
He's 90.
Has he got Parkinson's?
92.
I don't know.
I think it's just a lot. Of course, the hand was injured in World War II.
He was in the hospital for 2 years with that injury in World War II.
But man, oh man, that was just.
It was a profile encouraged to use a JFK to see him come in and be helped up and then try to get to the salute. Yeah. But I know you either love or you hate W, but I thought that was just a really, because the beauty of it, in 12 minutes you laughed and you cried.
And then there's talk on the different news pages about who snubbed who.
Oh gosh,
it's always, come on, it's an occasion to celebrate the life of a good man, whether you agreed or disagreed. He was a good man. So,
well, here's what was said in my house. I wish the president didn't have his hands folded and look like he was suffering a hemorrhoid attack during the entire funeral. He sat on the end. He had his hands folded. I said, if he was sitting there smiling, somebody would have a story saying, "Look, he looks like he's having too good of a good time here."
But you know what? If you look at any pictures, video of the president, he's always got his hands folded like that.
I know
he does it a lot.
No, it's
and so, also they said they thought that Clinton got snubbed too. But he was actually George W. mentioned Clinton in his eulogy. Yeah.
So Trini Lopez or Bobby Goldsboro,
either one.
Okay, good choices.
I would say Sully, and my other choice would be Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
who played Sully in the movie.
He did.
But he's had such an interesting career. It's been all over the place.
Captain Phillips, I thought, was one of his best roles personally.
That was I always loved the movie Big.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah.
Was Daryl Hannah in that? Or no, she was in Splash.
No, she was in Splash. But and going back to his TV, Too Close for Comfort. I mean, or not Too Close for Comfort. Too Close for Comfort. Bosom Buddies.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Forrest Gump with Tom Hanks, and that was the first movie I became familiar with Gary Sinise.
Good.
What
actor.
did he?
What is
great actor?
Oh my gosh, such a
unbelievable supporter of veterans.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did some work with a buddy of mine up north a couple of years ago. He put together a veterans retreat called Freedom 68.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he got a hold of the Gary Sinise people, and he sent several autographed hats, several autographed CDs of his band.
Right.
Because it's the Lieutenant Dan band.
That's right.
And so he just really stepped up nicely.
I was going to mention I tried to be visible around town yesterday. That's
as opposed to invisible.
There are times when I hide, but I stopped by.
He's plumping yesterday.
By the way,
he had his chest down. He was walking.
There, after we mentioned it yesterday, there were a number of people that got it and ordered certificates to the Knapp service station. $20 gift certificates on the Big Deal store. You could buy them for $17. That's just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And buy gas with them. So there's a bunch of those happen. I stopped by Bullard's yesterday. I love that place. I just love the smell of it. And yes, they have fresh donuts there. And so I wandered around in there for a while, and I resisted. Of course, I've lost 52 pounds lately, and so I resisted buying the $1 loaves of pumpkin bread. But gosh, they just speak to me.
Do you go to Bullard's before or after the gym?
It's got to be before, because you go at night, right?
Well,
or do you even go to the gym anymore?
Well,
you go to the gym at night.
I've noticed that
the gym doesn't have hours convenient for him.
what I've been doing is I've been modeling my life after Double D. Is what I've been doing.
Oh, so you've
3 bowls of chili,
4 bowls of chili.
Actually, it was 5 the other night.
5.
Yes. Yeah, we were having the over and under on 4 bowls of chili at that Atkinson Forest rally.
He's not listening. I woke him up at 9 yesterday. I said, Derek, he answered. It's like, oh. Derek, this is Dave. Did I wake you up? No, I had to answer the phone. I said, man, I just needed to ask you a question.
Okay.
Yeah. So I asked him the question. I said, you have a good day. Okay.
Do your bit this morning about the weather. Do it. Just he gets. We love Double D. This is not
yes.
we
We're
love
complimenting him.
Have you seen the radar this morning?
The action with all the stuff?
Yeah, with all the
yes.
Okay. Well, I said, I broached the question. Do we call Double D? Because there's snow.
He gets excited.
An hour and a half north of here.
And then
I noticed that Vaughn, his shirt is the same color as the snow color on the radar.
You could have stood in front of the screen and all we would have seen is his head.
Yeah.
My office is down the hallway, and it's kind of an audio shoot. I don't know. You should know. You built it.
Oh, my gosh.
You can hear everything that's going on in here.
That's probably why he did it.
Do you know why that office is there?
Why?
Why it's there? Because it's the farthest from the front door. And the window on the south side, I can see who's coming in.
Well, I can also get out of that window when I need to.
You can. You can.
That's why he built it that way.
But I also have since you've been gone, I've got now a trap door in front of my desk that was installed after I got here.
And a big rope hanging from the ceiling.
Yes, I do.
To hang himself.
No, pull it so people fall
Morale
in.
will improve, or the hangings will continue. Anyway, down the road here, down this hallway, you can hear Double D during the show while he's not on.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there's no greater exuberance or excitement than a winter storm warning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or watch, or advisory.
All of a sudden, I'll hear, Viola!
Well, the hangings will continue until
morale improves.
That's kind of like, I'm a pacifist. If you don't believe me, I'll kill you. No, Double D, if you're listening.
No.
He has,
no, he's not. He's sleeping.
He has a passion, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
There's at the same time.
But the man likes to eat.
He likes. Well,
he's young.
He likes
to
free
eat.
food.
Loves to eat.
Oh, loves to eat.
Free food.
He lives to eat.
That's the old question. Do you live to eat or eat to live?
He does both.
I sure do.
We got some cookies come out here about 3 days ago.
Never saw them.
I never saw them either. Oh, yeah, I did see them.
Oh, there were 2 that stayed there for a day and a half. And I walked by, and
surprised.
Double D was standing there, and I said, I lost the bet. He says, well, what bet's that? I said, I would have said that you would have eaten those 2 cookies.
How about the beer nuts?
Inhaled. Absolutely inhaled.
Do we have some cookies?
Oh, what's this? Guess. What is it? Is it?
A cheese ball from last year?
Dave Ramsey. It's from Dave Ramsey. 2 cookies.
Okay.
Wrapped in bubble wrap.
Is that what Dave Ramsey sent us?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we used to get stuff from Dave Ramsey.
We got to ask Tom.
I like
Because if they came in yesterday and there's only 2 left, because it looks like they were in a bag.
Oh, you think that what happened is it got through Double D first, that there were a lot more. I bet you're right.
We need to have deliveries made somewhere other than the general population area. Yeah.
You're gonna
Dave Ramsey used to send us stuff.
That's, for Double D, that's fringe benefits.
It is. Yep.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dave Ramsey. I like listening to him.
After the break, we are going to talk about the 10 best places to work in the United States.
After this.
And then I have a crazy, crazy story about a lawsuit.
Okay.
Post frame buildings continue to pop up all over the area, and at Graber Post Buildings, they've been putting up buildings for over 40 years. Garages, pole barns, storage buildings, workshops, apartments, even indoor basketball courts, and some of the most attractive commercial buildings in the state. Every job is specific and unique to your wants and your needs. Graber Post also has packages for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. So for your next building or roofing project, call for a free quote at Graber Post, 800-264-5013.
Rothrock Auctions will have a public auction Saturday, December 8th at 9 a.m. in Olney. Harold and Patricia Bradley sellers. There will be antiques and collectibles, including glassware and cast iron pieces, a rockwood, pop-up camper, craft items, 2 quilting frames, and other miscellaneous household and sporting good items. There will be appliances, electronic, lawn and garden, furniture, and other household items will be available. Farm equipment and shop items, including a generator and a pressure washer. Plan to attend this auction Saturday, December 8th at 9 a.m. Rothrock Auctions, Mark Rothrock, auctioneer.
All the joy and happiness of the season be yours. May the gifts be received with the same love with which they're given, and may the spirit of the holidays fill you. Happy holidays from Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett and staff at the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Tri-County Seamless Gutter and all the crew. Wayne County Clerk's Office, Liz Ann Woodrow, Debbie, Terry, and Michelle. Mayor Brent McGuire and staff at the City of Fairfield. Heidi Hoffey, local attorney representing those injured at work at 109 West Main in Fairfield. Burnt Prairie Grand Antiques, Kathy, Lisa, Sabrina, and Flo. Modern Auto and Towing at 204 Northeast 2nd, Dan and Kathy. And Jerry and Sandy at Gill's Sales and Service, 1605 West Main, Fairfield.
This show amounts to nothing, and there's plenty more of it. Back now to Morning Coffee on WFIWradio.com and 104.9 FM.
We have an update from the newsroom on Cookiegate.
You know, what my question is, okay, there's this tin of cookies, okay?
Here it is.
Yeah.
Show
the picture. Show how big it is.
Okay, hold on. Let me get there, Dave. Just a second.
I got it over there.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay, so there's the
Dave
cookies,
Ramsey.
all right?
Those that are watching on
All right.
TV.
Dave Ramsey, who is a nationally syndicated talk show host. There were 6 cookies in that tin. 6!
Dave Ramsey tries to tell you how to save money. This is how you save money.
We used to get 8. But okay, we have to take words back.
What?
On our accusation.
Oh, Double D did not.
Double D did not get any.
Have any, and he won't because there were
They'll be
2
gone.
left. Here is mine.
I'm not involved.
I'm
not
skipping
involved.
You're skipping?
I'm skipping.
Not me. Let me ask
Well,
you
you
guys.
have two. How's that?
I want the 10 after.
Let
it's
me
over.
let me ask you guys this question. If you're eating at somebody's house, family, friends, or whatever, and there's, say, 4 of you eating, and there's 1 piece of chicken left.
It's mine.
Or there's 1 roll left. And they say, Mark, here, finish this up. Will you say, well, thank you, or do you say, no, there's only 1 left, pass it around?
I do. I say no.
I take it. If I'm offered, I take.
It depends
Now,
on
see,
the
I operate on the 3, the rule of 3.
And that
when
is?
some offers, they offer. Would you like this? No, thank you very much. Are you sure? No. If they ask the 3rd time,
you take it.
I'm taking it.
Well,
and it's the same thing with anything.
If I'm offered last piece of pie, if they offer it, David, here, would you like to have? Yes, I would. Thank you. They offered it. I'm taking it. I think that's proper etiquette.
Yes, and especially up in Exania.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Employee satisfaction at Facebook has taken a big hit in the last year. Employees' Choice Awards ranks the best places to work among companies with at least 1,000 employees. Facebook made the top 10 but dropped 6 places on the list. It was ranked number 1 last year, now 7th place. Now, the top 10, I don't know exactly
what happened
makes
at
it
Facebook.
Well, they've had all kinds of problems.
Well, I'm
they've
just
had
saying.
some big top dog executives they exited the company.
It's just fake news.
I don't know.
But the top 10 companies are, and you've heard of some of these, maybe one or two. Bain and Company reclaimed the top spot after taking number 1 2 years ago.
Who is Bain and Company?
Don't know.
Okay.
A management consulting firm. Apparently they're good to work for. Silicon Valley-based Zoom Video Communications. I've heard of them.
Yeah, heard of them.
They're in a strong number 2. Rounding out the top 10 were number 3, In-N-Out Burger. They're out in West Coast.
They're out west. They're on the West Coast, yeah.
Construction project management software company Procore Technologies, number 4.
We don't use any of
Boston
that software,
Consulting Group is 5. WFIW Radio, LinkedIn is number 6.
I was going to say, I thought we might have edged our way
Facebook
in.
is 7. Google is 8. Lululemon is number 9. And Southwest Airlines is number 10.
What is Lululemon?
I don't know. All lower case letters.
It doesn't surprise me.
Maybe it's lemon pie or something.
Lemon
pie.
Tree. Who did that song?
Trini Lopez, if I'm not mistaken. Again, he's a giant in music that is totally unrecognized by the music industry. If I Had a Hammer is the definitive classic ballad. Do you know anybody? Has Springsteen done anything like that?
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah, but he danced with Courtney Cox in a video.
Well, if Trini would have
and
given
he
an
drives a
opportunity,
pink Cadillac.
Trini would have danced if he would have had a chance. Look, Dave, I'm just saying that list. The only one that rings true to me is Southwest Airlines. Anytime and there are friends of mine who go, oh, I don't want to get in the cattle call where they take a number and stuff. Hey, it's inexpensive, and if you get trapped on a Southwest Airlines, those attendants try to entertain. They don't make your life miserable.
They tap dance and
jazz hands and they get paid well, and they have profit sharing, and they're proud to be a member of Southwest Airlines. And I think it's a great airline personally.
Trini,
do you work for them?
Southwest Airlines?
Yeah.
No,
because you just did one of the best commercials, best pitches for somebody going to work for them I think I've ever heard.
Trini is 81.
And he's still with us.
He's 81.
Is he?
1937.
Why is he not in the Rock Hall of Fame? Why is he not? Why are they not talking to him about the Academy Awards?
Trini Lopez? Well, maybe he doesn't want to.
He can open with Lemon Tree.
And you know what? he can also find somebody, or he could do it himself. Build the backdrops. Because if I had a hammer, I'd build them.
That's right. Do you remember a TV show called Shindig?
Sure.
I remember seeing him on Shindig, and then there was another one called...
It was an after-school program with some rock stars and
stuff like
that.
It was kind of like a...
American Bandstand in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was like an American Bandstand or a Soul
I think
Train
it was
or
on
something.
at night, but Hullabaloo was another one.
Yes.
Hullabaloo. Jimmy somebody hosted Shindig, but it was fun to watch. Back when the British acts were hitting it big.
Shindig was more of a British act type place, wasn't it?
That's when Trini was at his best, right there in the 60s. It's been a spiral down, and people just don't recognize that.
Well, he's... do you remember
He's
song
probably
called...
sitting back and going, Mike Dreeth is right. If I had a hammer right now, I would bust those people in the head that don't give me credit.
There is the celebrity mystery voice we need.
Trini Lopez.
Too late. People would guess that.
Because we just told them.
Do you remember a song called Na 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 Na?
Hey,
na,
hey,
na,
hey,
na,
goodbye.
Na. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, it's in every movie.
It was
about
on
the 60s
this
and 70s.
day, December 6th, 1969, that song started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart. But here's what's interesting. Who did the song? If you look at the record label,
I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea.
Steam. S-T-E-A-M. But it was actually one guy, Gary DiCarlo. Steam was a, what do they call it, a studio group?
He put it all together.
And he didn't like the song after he recorded it. It was going to be the B side, and the A side was something else that he wanted to record. But the Na Na Hey Hey became the A side went to number 1.
Well, it's huge. It was for a long time. It was huge at White Sox baseball games.
It's still used at high school games,
and it's used a lot in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, they play it
Usually
after the
sports
game
movies.
has been decided. The game has been decided. The home team plays that song.
When somebody fouls out, they do that too, don't they?
They
Good night.
can. They can.
I bought the album. I thought it was a group, and it was.
Steam.
But Steam was Gary DiCarlo with studio musicians. You
Gary
know,
DiCarlo and friends.
There
was he related to Yvonne DiCarlo?
Who was with the Munsters?
Do you remember a song called Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes?
Yes.
Edison Lighthouse?
Yeah.
Another studio group.
It's a great song.
The Monkees, their first songs had studio musicians.
Boston, most of theirs.
If you guys get a chance, rent the movie. Was on Netflix, available free. It's called The Wrecking Crew, and it's about studio musicians that when the groups would go in to record, they would have fantastic guitarists that would do all the hard licks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it is amazing. Another good one is 20 Feet from Stardom, that is about the backup singers, 20 Feet from the Stars.
Right.
And the history of, they used a lot of the same. Darlene Love was a well-known backup singer.
Eddie Van Halen is all over lots of rock stars. He did a lot of stuff with Michael Jackson, actually.
Yeah, sure did. Beat It?
Yes, that's Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Didn't set his hair on fire, did he?
No.
Boy, that was bad.
That was
Pepsi.
pre Pepsi commercial days.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Oh.
Somebody's hair. That's the reason why I keep mine real thin, so that
it
doesn't ignite during the show.
Actually went to a concert one time and my hair caught on fire.
Come on.
Well, no, seriously. I was at a concert, the Gin Blossoms, over in Evansville a few years ago.
Is there a video on this?
There's not a video. But I'm sitting there, and they're playing a slow song, and everybody's got their
Bic lighters.
Got their Bic lighters.
No.
Yeah.
It's something behind you.
All of a sudden, I hear somebody. I feel somebody going, and I hear him go, "Sorry, man. Sorry."
Oh man.
I turned around and I was like,
"Listen, it's preferable to have this cut off.
There's
not
a
burned
definite
off.
smell about it as well. You know that's not like a piece of paper. Okay, guys, stupid.
Can we get
we have added to the folklore of morning coffee. Besides tap dancing, we've got the igniting hair of Mark Turner.
And now we have the stupid news story of the day.
Go.
Here's the story. You can tell me if it's true or false. A Kentucky man, okay.
True.
All right.
A Kentucky man who threw a boomerang that flew back and clobbered him in the head promptly filed a $300,000 lawsuit against himself. And incredibly, he was awarded the money. But most amazing of all is the fact that the guy will get the money from his insurance company, and he personally won't have to pay a cent.
I think it's true.
That's a great scam.
This was reported in a former supermarket tabloid called the Weekly World News.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
It's now just online. But the Weekly World News, you may remember two of their big stories: a scientist plot to blow up the sun,
and Elvis is alive,
and a tree that grows meat. Those are weekly. Okay,
the meat
guys.
Tree.
My favorite headline from that one was,
this story is totally false.
That's
Larry Ruttman sued himself, but he did not win.
My favorite headline from that was "Boy trapped in refrigerator eats foot." That was my that was my favorite story from that publication.
A tree that grows meat. I would find if the checkout line was long, and they have the tabloids there,
you would read them.
I looked at them.
Oh, don't you read the headlines? You got to read.
Well,
the
yeah,
headlines.
you read the headlines.
I love that line in the movie Men in Black. We got to check the fact sheets.
Yes.
And they go and pick up the Weekly World News and the National Enquirer.
Put them out on the hood of the car.
Yeah.
I would pick up National Enquirers if I'm in a waiting office.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh no, you wouldn't buy one.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, he would.
When Elvis Presley died, National Enquirer had
When did that happen? As far as I know, he's still alive.
August of 77.
That's what the Weekly World News says.
But they had a picture of Elvis in his coffin.
Oh, man.
I
How
bought
gauche.
it.
Oh, man.
Picture of Elvis in this coffin on the front page, and the headline says, "Is it him or not?"
You know, they spelled the name wrong on his
That's
tombstone.
right.
That's a little wink.
I'm going to Graceland next year.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been there?
Yes.
Oh, I love Memphis.
Yep.
Well, I love Memphis, but we didn't make it to
See, I've been to
Graceland.
Memphis several times. I've never been to Graceland.
Same here.
Though.
It's
You know what I would love to do some weekend? I want to go to Effingham, get on the train, get on the City of New Orleans,
And take
go
you
to Memphis,
Yes.
go to Graceland, go to Beale Street, then hop on the train.
That's
and
a
come
great
back.
idea.
Have you heard? Are you familiar?
I think that's a
Have you stayed?
WFIW
Go ahead, David.
retreat.
Let me. But I've got something about Memphis I wanted to say. Go ahead.
Well, Route 51 that runs through Centralia.
Yeah.
Route 51.
Right.
If you get on Route 51 and head south, that turns into Elvis Presley Boulevard right in front of Graceland.
I didn't know that.
That's
Did not know that.
Yep.
What was I going to say?
Something about Memphis.
Oh, we stayed at the Pyramid. You know, in downtown,
yeah,
right there.
you can
yeah.
see
It's
that
now,
from here.
Well, it is now owned by Bass Pro.
Oh,
really?
And if you go there, they have completely taken the inside and turned it into what looks like a forest with Bass Pro shop in the middle. And the rooms that you are in have a balcony that look out over that natural area. It's got streams and stuff. It's the most amazing thing.
What was the
we've ever-
pyramid originally? For an exhibit of something?
They played
No,
basketball.
They played
there.
basketball and exhibits. I went and saw the Titanic exhibit in Memphis there. But
cool.
they played basketball. University of Memphis
Yes.
played basketball there.
And what's it officially called, or before the basketball?
Well, I'm not sure.
It was always the
Just
Pyramid.
the Pyramid, yeah. But now it's owned by Bass Pro, and it's totally unique. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Sounds
sure
like
see
it.
it. You know you're close to Memphis.
It's
I mean, you
it's a
can see it.
landmark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to go to Memphis now.
Well, no.
I'm also gonna-
I think get on the train, go to Memphis.
What is
I think
okay?
that's
Well,
a
besides
WFIW
that,
retreat.
Besides that, what's Memphis known for? Besides the blues,
Ribs and barbecue.
that's it. Boy, did I go to a couple of those places,
And
man.
Sun Records.
and I still lost weight. I still lost weight going to all those rib stores.
Man, I love. I don't know if it's even still open. The Rum Boogie Cafe in Memphis,
Rum Boogie
right on
Cafe.
Beale Street. Used
You-
to be on Beale Street. Man, what a
You can watch
great
the,
slab of ribs.
AAA Redbirds there at AutoZone Park. That's a neat.
It is a neat.
Oh, it's
We've
beautiful.
done that before. That's how we went. We
Yeah.
went and stayed at the Pyramid. We went down. There were a number of major leaguers playing for the Memphis. Great stadium. The stadium there used to be called Tim McCarver Stadium. It's not. It's AutoZone.
I think
Park
the
now.
last I knew
Yeah.
it was AutoZone.
Yes,
but
it
they,
is.
You know,
It is.
Change a lot.
That, and I'm going to tell you another one that's a great trip, and that's Springfield, Missouri, to watch the AA Cardinals.
Yeah.
That's another great.
I went a
venue.
couple of years ago over to Chattanooga, watched the AA Chattanooga Lookouts play,
Well, that's good.
and that was great.
You could- on
we
a clear-
got tickets going down, and the two of us, $18. We were second row behind
I
the
like
dugout.
the idea of the train, Dave. I never thought of
Yeah.
that going up to Effingham.
You're talking Amtrak, right?
Yeah,
Amtrak to Memphis.
Okay, but don't take Amtrak if you have to be somewhere at a certain time that day.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Well, yeah, if you're in no hurry,
Because passenger trains have to pull over for freight trains, which, anyway. Okay.
we got to take a break.
If I had a hammer,
I'd ring it in the morning.
It's about being in the moment and making that moment count. Focusing on what you find important and what you want most out of life. At SSM Health, we call this the healing power of presence, which means we take the time to connect, listen, and understand. This is at the heart of everything we do. SSM Health. Knowing you better as a person helps us treat you better as a patient.
WFIW and Ultra Products are bringing back the popular Show Us Your Rack promotion. Now through December 31st, upload pictures of you and your buck to the Show Us Your Rack page at WFIWradio.com. The first 25 photos uploaded will receive a free t-shirt. On Friday, January 4th, one lucky hunter will be drawn from all entries and will have their choice of a USA-made Parker Bushwhacker crossbow, a $400 value, or a $200 in-store credit to Ultra Products. Good luck, hunters!
The Original Company radio stations and Old National Bank's annual Farm Profit Preview is Thursday, January 24th from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. at Highland Woods in Vincennes. This year, you will have the opportunity to earn continuing education credits for your private and commercial applicator's license. There's also free health screenings, and Gary Truitt from Hoosier Ag Today will be promoting the HAT Network and TOC Farm programming. To secure your vendor booth, contact Jessica Hallman at events@originalcompany.com.
Roadhouse Harley-Davidson is giving you a bulging sack for Christmas. On December 8th, they'll take 50% off everything you can stuff in your Roadhouse tote. No more Santa's sack envy. Now yours can be just as full and half off. Hundreds of select licensed merchandise for you to stuff into your sack until it's ready to explode. One-day event. Don't miss out. December 8th, Roadhouse Harley-Davidson, Mount Vernon, Illinois. Only one day to make your sack as big as possible. Don't have a Roadhouse tote? Stop by and get one before they are gone.
WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com. Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
So what's good?
Good morning, Sheldon. Good morning. Mike Dreeth, I just wanted to say thank you again. You guys took care of me again this week with some brake work. You've got a great crew out back, and I just want to say thank you. I'm rolling pretty proud in my 20-year-old Dodge.
With the racing stripes on it, no less.
Yes, it makes it distinctive.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you, and you may get frequent flyer miles down here now or something.
I hope.
Hey, spend enough money, you ought to at least give them a keychain or something.
Actually, they came in way under budget. Quite honestly, I said I don't want to spend more than this as a 20-year-old truck. They took care of me.
Oh, that's great. That is great. So let's talk about that service department. You've got a couple of different ways you can get oil changes. Of course, one you can call and schedule, but the other you've got a quick change lane.
Yes, right. We do have the express lane, and you kind of just whip in there and wait your turn.
That is pretty impressive. All right, we were talking about deals on Monday. You said some were coming in this week. What's going on? What do you got? Give us the scoop.
This is we joke that they have about 8 truck months a year, but they have some massive discounts on these 18 trucks to move them out. I was figuring up this is kind of the average run-of-the-mill truck, a Chevrolet Crew Cab LT. I mean, it's nicely appointed. That truck, I figured out, but they've got some rebates, the employee pricing for everybody, and then some finance cash if you'll finance it through GM Financial. But if you take all those discounts and the employee price, that is $11,376 off of that particular truck out there.
That is pretty good.
We've got an LTZ set out there as well, and I think it would be even more. It's a more expensive truck, so it would have more of a discount on it. I've got a good-looking Ram out here. It's a Crew Cab Bighorn. It's a 18 model, 4x4. It's got the 20s. It's got bucket seats, heated seats. They've got remote start, the 20-inch wheels, dual exhaust. But that's a $49,475 list truck, and it's the same thing with the discounts and the finance money tied to it. And everybody qualifies for these, but that's $14,761 right off the top.
Now, when you talk about payments, when you go to finance the trucks and everything, how long do you finance for now?
We can up to 5 years, 6 years. There is some 84 months, some 7 years out there.
So it's pretty affordable for just about anybody to get one of those cool trucks.
That is correct. And we've got some good leasing deals on them, too. We don't do a lot of leasing in this area, but there are some good leasing deals out there as well.
All right. So what do you got on the lot used-wise that would make someone a honey?
Let's see here. Did we talk about our Spark last Monday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did mention the Spark just a little bit.
Trying to figure out. Let's see what we've got here that would make a dandy. I've got a good-looking Wrangler. It's a 16 two-door automatic hardtop. I think it's just got 33 or 4,000 miles on it, but it's well equipped. Got the upgraded sound system and the touchscreen radio in it. It's got some Mopar accessories on it. I think the Mopar steps, the Mopar taillight guard. It's got a brush front.
All right.
And not one that's been off-roaded, run through the sticks and weeds and mud. It's been babied, so we do have that set here. Make somebody a deal on that.
All right.
Nothing fake Christmas like a new Wrangler in your stocking.
Oh, yeah. And you can put the bow on it, too, right?
That is correct.
All
we
right.
don't play those.
Okay. All righty. Sheldon, thanks for joining us. The website, LeMansOnline.com, you've got everything listed on there, right?
That is correct. All of our inventory is on there.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you Monday.
All right. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye-bye. Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler joins us every Monday and Thursday here on the WFIW Morning Show. Fairfield area forecast calling for a 70% chance for rain today, high 42. Tonight, clearing skies, low 20. Partly cloudy, 42 tomorrow for Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, high 32. Partly cloudy, 38 on Sunday, and for Monday, partly cloudy with a high 38. Overnight low was 33. Yesterday's high was 40. Currently, humidity at 84%. Winds from the south at 6 miles an hour. Pressure at 30.3 and holding. Partly cloudy right now and 34 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar showing some snowfall to the north of us, about an hour and a half north, the Greenville, Effingham area. That snowfall showing up there, but some more snow and rain mixture showing up off to the west of us, just moving into Illinois, south of St. Louis. That's your radar weather. Let's get back into morning coffee.
You can watch the show on YouTube or by following the link on Facebook. Now, back to Morning Coffee on WFIW.
Okay, here is an answer to what Lululemon is.
Yeah.
It is an active wear clothing line for women.
Really?
That's Lululemon. Okay, guys.
I got one other thing to say before you do that. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat.
The treenster.
That's it. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, trivia, here we go.
It's heavy.
Man.
In which country?
He ain't heavy. He ain't my brother. So
go ahead.
In which country?
South America. How about East America?
In which country would you find 8 of the world's 10 highest mountains?
Country.
Which country?
In which country?
8 of the world. Okay.
8 of the world's 10 highest mountains.
Oh.
Who wants to guess first?
I'll guess.
Okay.
Nepal.
And your guess?
Oh, I'd just say China.
It's Nepal.
Nice job. Way to go. Way to save us.
Which is the world's second largest country in land area?
Well, okay.
The world's second largest country, and it's not South America, in land area.
Okay.
And let's see, for our listeners at home, I hope you have it right because Mike Dreeth has the answer.
Russia.
And you say?
The U.S.
It's Canada.
Really? Isn't that interesting? What's number 1?
I don't know.
The U.S., because we're number 1 in everything.
Yes, we are. But
What is the most common, and I confirmed this on the last break, what is the most common blood type in humans?
Now, are we talking with positive or negative or just the
Just
latter?
either one. I mean, you don't have to disclaim.
So you got a choice of 3.
Well,
or 4.
I'm sorry. You do have to declare pos or neg.
Oh, and now you've changed the rules
No,
in the middle of the question.
Well, you did.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You
go ahead.
I would say O positive.
You say that's the number 1. What do you say?
O neg.
It is O positive.
Oh, okay.
And it's 38%. A positive is 34% of the people. So
I'm B.
Very good. The name of which area in the Pacific means many islands?
Many
The
islands.
name of which area in the Pacific means many islands. Where's your ringer?
My ringer.
He's gone to
Jeff.
the courthouse. He's at the courthouse.
He's in his truck.
You mean that?
He's in his truck listening. Okay, what's your answer, Mark?
I forgot the question. What's the question again?
The name of which area in the Pacific means many islands? Time's up.
Galapagos.
Okay, Mike.
No, it's not.
What's yours?
I'd say Hawaii.
It's Polynesia.
Yeah.
I would say.
What is the? You won't get this, but we'll have fun with it. What is the only word in English ending in the letters M as in Mike and T? MT.
That's the last 2, and it's in English.
Right. The only word in English ends in the letters MT. What is that word? We're running out of time, so I will tell you.
Okay.
Dreamt. I dreamt.
Okay.
D-R-E-A-M-T.
I was going to say that. I had that written down.
Which soup has calf's head as its main ingredient?
Yuck.
Ooh. Which soup?
The answer is mock turtle soup.
Why don't they have a turtle in there?
Yeah.
When there are 2 full moons in the same month, what is the second called?
A surprise.
Harvest moon.
No.
How about a blue?
Yes.
I got it.
Which word?
Wasn't there a song about that?
Which word? The E in email. What
Yeah.
does E stand for? Hold it. Let our listeners.
I know that one. That's
Okay.
easy. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right. What's your answer?
Electronic.
Yeah, that's what I had to.
Yeah, you're right. What is the name given to the process of signaling with 2 flags? You've seen guys on, with the 2 flags when they're waving them. What's that process called?
Signaling with 2 flags.
With rechargeable batteries.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Semaphore.
I wouldn't have known that.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay.
Well,
And the last question.
You were in the military.
What is the currency of Switzerland?
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
It's not the obvious.
Chocolate.
The Wonka bar. I don't know.
Swiss franc.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Guys, you got 4. I'm proud of you.
Well, that's
All
not
right,
that
we'll do it
good.
again tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Bye.